You spent months planning your European vacation. You booked the flights, the hotels, everything. But right now, one small mistake could get you turned away at the border before your trip even begins. And the terrifying part? Most travelers have absolutely no idea this is happening until it is too late. Fake travel authorization websites are stealing money from unsuspecting tourists. New border rules are catching people completely off guard, and passport mistakes that would have been fine 2 years ago are now grounds for denied entry. These are not rare horror stories. These are happening to real travelers this summer right now, maybe even to someone with the exact same itinerary as you. But here is the good news. Every single one of these mistakes is completely avoidable. In the next few minutes, I am going to show you exactly what to watch out for so your dream trip stays a dream. If you want more travel tips like this, hit subscribe. 1. Don't fall for ETIAS scams. One of the biggest sources of confusion among travelers right now involves ETIAS, the European Travel Information and Authorization System. Many travelers have heard that Europe is introducing a new travel authorization requirement and immediately assume they need to apply before their trip. Unfortunately, scammers know this too. The important thing to understand is that ETIAS has not launched yet. If you're planning a trip during the current travel season and you're from a visa-exempt country, a valid passport is still all you need. Fake websites have been popping up online, claiming to offer ETIAS applications and charging travelers unnecessary fees while collecting sensitive personal information. Some people have already entered their passport details, addresses, and credit card information on these fraudulent sites. Before paying for anything related to ETIAS, always verify information through official government sources. A few minutes of caution could save you from identity theft, financial loss, and major travel headaches. 2. Prepare for Europe's new entry-exit system. While ETIAS has not started yet, another major change is already affecting travelers entering Europe. The entry-exit system, often called EES, is now being implemented across Europe and changes how border control works for many visitors. Instead of receiving a traditional passport stamp, first-time travelers entering under the new system may be required to provide biometric information, including fingerprints and a facial photograph. This information becomes linked to your passport and can be used during future visits, making subsequent entries more efficient. However, there's one thing many travelers are forgetting to plan for: time. Your first experience with EES registration may take longer than previous trips. Depending on airport traffic and staffing levels, border processing could add additional waiting time upon arrival. If you have connecting transportation, hotel check-ins, or scheduled activities shortly after landing, build extra flexibility into your itinerary. 3. Don't accidentally overstay the Schengen area. The new border technology doesn't just record your arrival. It also tracks exactly how long you stay. Many visitors still misunderstand the Schengen area's 90-day rule. The rule allows travelers to spend up to 90 days within a rolling 180-day period inside participating countries. With EES automatically tracking entries and exits, it becomes much harder to accidentally miscalculate your stay. Some travelers assume being over by a day or two won't matter. That's a risky assumption. Overstays can potentially result in fines, future entry restrictions, denied boarding, or additional scrutiny during future visits. If you're planning a long European adventure or moving between Schengen and non-Schengen countries, make sure you calculate your days carefully before booking flights. If you're enjoying the video so far, give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. 4. Watch out for pickpocket hotspots. Europe remains one of the most amazing places in the world to visit, but tourists continue to be attractive targets for professional thieves. Certain locations consistently appear on lists of pickpocket hotspots. Busy metro stations, famous landmarks, crowded tourist streets, and transportation hubs are often where incidents occur most frequently. Places such as the Paris Metro, the area around the Eiffel Tower, Rome's Termini Station, and Barcelona's Las Ramblas are well-known examples where travelers should stay alert. The techniques used are often surprisingly simple. Someone may ask for directions, start a conversation, create a distraction, perform a street trick, or bump into you in a crowded area. While your attention is elsewhere, an accomplice may target your wallet, phone, passport, or bag. The best defense is awareness. Keep valuables secure, avoid displaying expensive items unnecessarily, and remain attentive in crowded environments. 5. Respect local dress codes and new tourism rules. Many travelers assume that once they're in Europe, they can wear whatever they want anywhere they go. That assumption can sometimes create problems. Historic churches, cathedrals, religious sites, and certain cultural attractions continue to enforce dress codes. Visitors wearing revealing clothing, exposed shoulders, tank tops, very short skirts or shorts may be refused entry. What surprises many visitors is that these rules are becoming more visible as destinations focus on what is often called quality tourism. Across Europe, authorities are introducing measures designed to better manage visitor numbers and protect local communities. Some destinations have introduced visitor fees, others have increased tourism taxes, and certain historical sites now limit the number of daily visitors. Before visiting major attractions, it's worth checking local regulations so you don't encounter unexpected restrictions at the entrance. And if you've personally been turned away from a site because of a dress code, or if you've run into any of these newer tourism restrictions on a recent trip, drop it in the comments below. Other travelers heading to Europe right now are reading those comments, and your real experience could save someone a genuinely frustrating moment at the door. 6. Avoid tight flight connections. Flight disruptions remain one of the most common travel frustrations across Europe. Air traffic control issues, labor disputes, staffing shortages, and operational disruptions can all create delays that ripple throughout the continent's transportation network. Many travelers continue to book connections that leave almost no room for unexpected delays. While a 90-minute connection may look reasonable on paper, real-world travel conditions can quickly turn that into a stressful race through the airport. Whenever possible, choose direct flights. If you must connect, allow plenty of time between flights. A longer layover may not sound exciting, but it's usually much better than missing a flight and spending hours, or even days, trying to rebook. Building flexibility into your itinerary is one of the easiest ways to reduce travel stress. 7. Extreme heat could be the biggest travel risk. When travelers think about risks in Europe, they often focus on theft, transportation strikes, or flight cancellations. But increasingly, one of the biggest threats is the weather. Climate patterns continue to produce hotter summers across many parts of Europe, and major cities can experience prolonged periods of extreme heat. Popular destinations such as Paris, London, Rome, and Berlin can become significantly hotter than many visitors expect. Southern European destinations may also face elevated wildfire risks during peak summer months. Travelers should pack lightweight clothing, stay hydrated, limit outdoor activity during the hottest parts of the day, and remain aware of local weather alerts. There's another important detail many travelers overlook. Health coverage that works at home may not automatically cover medical treatment overseas. Before leaving, review your travel insurance options and make sure you understand what protection you have in case of illness, injury, or emergency medical care abroad. 8. Take a photo of your passport barcode. Here's one of the simplest travel tips you'll ever hear. Take a clear photo of the barcode located inside your passport and store it securely on your phone. It only takes a few seconds, but it could save you significant time and stress if your passport is ever lost or stolen. Embassies and consulates may be able to use information from that barcode image to help verify your identity more efficiently. Of course, you should also keep digital copies of your passport identification page and other important travel documents stored securely. Small preparation steps like this often make a huge difference when unexpected situations arise. 9. Register with STEP before you travel. Many American travelers have never heard of STEP, the Smart Traveler Enrollment Program. That's unfortunate because it's one of the easiest and most valuable things you can do before traveling internationally. The program allows U.S. embassies and consulates to know that you're visiting a particular country if an emergency occurs, whether it's a natural disaster, civil unrest, transportation disruption, severe weather event, or another crisis. Officials may be better able to communicate important information and assistance. Enrollment is free, quick, and can provide additional peace of mind throughout your journey. It's one of those travel preparations that takes only a few minutes, but could become incredibly valuable if things don't go according to plan. 10. Use the Travel to Europe app. Finally, don't overlook the Travel to Europe app. This tool is designed to help travelers prepare for border procedures by allowing certain information to be submitted before arrival. Depending on where you're traveling, You may be able to upload passport details and biometric information ahead of time. Doing so can potentially reduce processing time once you arrive and make your entry experience smoother. As more countries continue integrating these systems, travelers who prepare in advance are likely to enjoy a faster and less stressful arrival process. The bottom line is simple. Europe remains one of the most rewarding destinations in the world. But travel rules, technology, and conditions are changing rapidly. The more prepared you are before your trip, the fewer surprises you'll encounter once you arrive. What country are you most excited to visit in Europe? Let everyone know in the comments below. Your answer might inspire another traveler's next adventure. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share it with a fellow traveler, and subscribe for more practical travel tips, destination guides, and smart travel advice every week. Thanks for watching, safe travels, and we'll see you in the next video.